it's recording and it's streaming, and let's wait to see if it goes live there. It is live, so it looks like it's good.
Want to test my mic here?
Yes. Okay, it says excellent connection, so I'll leave that there.
Good. And your phone's like plugged in. You got enough juice for your hotspot and everything.
I'm going to move this chat group over here so you can follow the chat.
Alrighty.
You can see most of the thing. Let me see if I can move this over.
And I'm just gonna move this one. Sit a little closer to the tripod here.
Maybe someone will hear you in the live chat, I don't know. But there's that. And you can see the scores and stuff. Okay, I think you're good. Thanks, boss. And then here's you go down here to get the clock going.
Yep.
Okay, just 25 minutes. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go for it.
You go for it.
Thanks, Greg. Have a good ride.
Yep, and I'll
Set
just.
someone up if they want to sit in there.
Yeah, that's cool. Sounds good to me. All right, we're live here above the beautiful Wisconsin Rugby Sports Complex out here in Cottage Grove, Wisconsin for this installment of Madison Hurling City League. As you see down below, the teams are getting together here for a photograph to etch this league into posterity. We've got the Silver Dollar Blue versus the Bristled Boar Yellow. Everybody lining up for that photograph. You can see the team captains down there. Brady Terry being one of them, and the captain of Yellow, I want to say, is GIF, but I don't see him down there. So anyway, we are live and ready to go. We've got everybody. Well, now Yellow's going to do their picture. It looks like Blue did theirs first. So it's a beautiful day out here. About 85 degrees. A little bit of a breeze. Breeze coming from what appears to be the southwest. I don't think it'll be much of a factor in the match today, as it's fairly gentle. So just going to play this thing straight up, try to keep the ball out of the Cottage Grove splash pad and keep the kids safe. And Connor Jones in the green. Connor visiting here. Hurling Club of Madison, Hailstone alum Connor Jones out here. Forever a Hailstone, getting his photo taken with his brother Liam and, of course, the Jones patriarch, Bill Jones, and the producer and mastermind of all of this broadcast stuff. So good to see Connor. Welcome back, buddy. He's got probably the toughest job today, which is reffing these clowns down here. But I'm sure they'll go pretty easy on him. So we'll see how that shakes out for him as the warm-ups are in place. And hey, I'm glad to be back up here. It's my first, I think it's my first outdoor broadcast of the year. You were cursed with hearing my voice a lot during the indoor season, and here I am again. So welcome back to the Hailstone Broadcast Network, and enjoy the action, which is about to begin momentarily. I will make one disclaimer here. I have no broadcast partner, so you get to listen to me nonstop, so there's that. The other disclaimer, I don't have a cameraman, so the guy that's moving the camera around and panning the field and showing you around a little bit, that cameraman is me. And finally, I don't have a scoreboard operator, so we're going to try to make it a priority to keep the camera moving so you can see everything. I'll try to keep up on the scoreboard. Can't make any promises there. I'll do the best I can. What I will probably end up doing is not scoring it by individual, but I'll score it by team, just so the score on our scoreboard here, as you watch live, is as up to the minute as we can get it now. The blue team is out there taking their positions on the field, ready to go. Let's take a peek at the lineups here. You know what? I'm not gonna mess with the controls, because what's gonna happen is I'll mess with the controls. The game will start. I'll get into the broadcast. I'll be moving to the camera. Then I'll forget to move the controls, and you won't be able to see anything out there other than the scoreboard and the names. So anyway, let's just talk about the lineups here. We have for yellow, as they are huddling up and getting ready to go here, we have Alan, we have Benji, we have Bill, Jocko, new player. Welcome, Jocko, from Pittsburgh. Exciting new player for the Hailstones. He's out there subbing for Brian Rowdy Dowling. Dave Grieve out there, John Campbell, Matt Daly, Mike Tobias, Phil Foyts, Reagan, O'Connor, Ross McIlvain, another new, Reagan and Ross, both new guys. You heard a lot from Reagan during the indoor season, but he's making a splash here, hopefully back healthy. I know he'd been battling a bit of a knee injury out there. And then Liam Jones is filling in today on yellow for Dr. Stephen Cobb. On the blue side, Captain Andy Gifford out. He is not in the lineup, but Ben Bars will be reliably manning the goal box for the Silver Dollar Blues. Brady Terry reliably in the backs, as always. Colin Lynch. Colin, new guy. He's a visiting player this year from Canada from Dublin via Canada. Colin, a very exciting player, so you'll enjoy watching him play today. David Dodge, who we always enjoy watching out there with his dazzling stick skills, and Jay Chang, another new face on the club. You've heard his name before on these broadcasts, I'm sure, without me. Jay, another, like with Ross, another Notre Dame NCGAA college hurling alumni, and then Joel Ingebrigtsen out there, mainstay in hurling with Milwaukee and occasionally with the Madison Leagues here, so welcome back, Joel. John Kenny, say no more. Johnny will be all over the place, and I'll try to keep up with the camera. Max Jackal out there, always dependable, great hands, good teammate, great guy to have out there, makes good decisions. Ryan Conahan, he'll be helping out Brady in the backs, I would imagine. Chris Lane will be holding down the fullbacks, I would imagine, and then Zach Trebatuski to wrap things up lineup-wise for the Blues. So solid defensive lineup out there for Silver Dollar, and we'll see if they can keep the ball out of the goal today. It's always the objective of the game here, in addition to putting it in on your own. So taking a complicated game here, making it simple for you as we get ready to throw in John Crawford out there helping out with marking the field with cones. Looks like we're just about ready to be underway here. Here goes the last cone, and now John will try to make his way back across the pitch here, and he's gonna maybe help out Connor on the reffing or see what he can learn today. And here we go. I'm gonna start the clock. At least remember to do that. And there we go. We're underway. As from a distance, that ball is going to go wide. It looks like that was off the stick of, man, that's a long ways away right now. So I won't even attribute that missed score to anybody because I didn't see who hit it here. As we have a lot of action at midfield. David Dodge, Matt Daly on his back. Dodge feeding it into the full forward line. That's may have been deflected. Not sure by who. It's going to be called wide. And a puck out for Bristled Boar. It's Bill Jones. Gives it a good ride into the fullback line. Great hands there by Dave Grieve. Grieve looking for Alan Morris, who's guarded nicely out there. I believe that's Chris Lane. Alan taking the early score, and that's going to go wide as well. So a couple of wides to start the action out here at Wisconsin Rugby Sports Complex. Ben Barr's puck out to midfield where it finds its way out of bounds on the far sideline, and it's going to be a sideline cut. This will be Jay Chang. Jay will take the cut in as the Blues start moving toward the ball, and that cut, this surface is fast today. I've had a little bit of rain lately, not enough this summer, and it's watered nicely out here, but the ball is really moving quickly along this turf as the puck out. This is Reagan. Reagan with a nice little touch pass to Allen, but it's broken up. Here's Zach Trebatuski looking to set the offense here, but it's intercepted and sent back into the blue backs, and then trying to clear it, but that's deflected as well. Here's Daly. Daly with there's a nice hook by Phil. Phil Foyts with a good defensive play there, probably to keep Yellow off the board as the ball scoots. Again, it's moving fast on the ground. Scoots past Jay. Great hands there. And DeBias getting it out to, let's see who took that shot. Hard to tell. I think that may have been Benji taking that shot wide. Ben Barr's pucking it into John Kenny in the halfback line. Great hands there as it's sent long and wide. I believe that was Colin with the shot. So still no score from what I've seen so far. I think you'd agree with me. Here's Matt Daly. Matt guarded nicely, pursued nicely there by Zach Trebatuski. And Benji shaking off Dodge there, getting himself into some space, sending it into the forward line, and I think it was just disrupted enough to keep it out of Alan Morris's hands, but he gets it back, and the first score of the day will go to Bristled Boar and Alan Morris. And look at that. They even gave me time to credit the score to the right guy. So here we go. It is 1 point to 0 in favor of the Bristled Boar, longtime sponsor out there in Middleton. Bristled Boar, I heard the club had a great volleyball match out there, volleyball event a couple weeks ago, with Bristled Boar being very accommodating and allowing us to play on their sand pits. Here's a drive by Benji, and I think that hit the crossbar, so it's alive. And here's Alan trying to make it happen. He does, and Alan Morris adding to his litany of goals over the course of Hailstone history. Alan with the giving Bristled Boar the 1-1 to nothing lead here as Joel and Phil fighting for it. Joel shakes himself away from Phil, dumps it into the forward line, but nobody really home, and still anybody's ball here. Phil now getting back to it, looking for, I believe that was Ross, and that one got away. So here is Benji. Benji always giving chase. Such a hard-nosed player out there. As Colin just looking for dodge, and it just gets over. It was really a great look, and it would have, I think, a good attack would have happened off of it, but it's a game of inches, and that one missed Dodge's fingertips by just about an inch as Joel's shot goes just wide, so close. It is off the post, back to Bill Jones, or actually it came out to Phil, who tried to pass it back to Bill Jones. Probably an unwise decision there, but Bill then just dumped it over the end line for a 65. But no harm on it so far, and the far post comes up big to keep the slate clean for Bristled Boar, and we're going to get a 65 out here. That 65 will be taken by Colin. So here's Colin sending it toward the uprights and just a little bit wide to the right as the ball scoots across Clark Street here, just west of downtown Cottage Grove. Bill Jones with the puck out, and that one's intended for Benji. Again, the fast turf sends it into the Bluebacks as Silver Dollar now will look to clear it, and now Jocko knocking down the clearing pass, and I believe that shot is going to be just a bit wide as well. So it's still 1-1 to no score, and it's a 4-point lead here for the Bristled Boar. And John Kenny looking for Joel. Joel going to take the long shot. I believe he gets it, and Joel getting the Silver Dollar on the board here, and try to get that score updated here for you. And there you go. And here is Joel again, and Joel is going to score again. You leave Joel alone, and he's going to make you pay. And the lead, just like that, is cut in half. So what seems hopeless in hurling is never so. A 4-point deficit can be cut in half in a matter of seconds, and a few more seconds, ball goes the other way, it could be a tie game or even a lead for Silver Dollar. So let's see what happens. And I heard the sound of what may have been a chop and a whistle, and I think that's the call that Connor has flagged down there. It's going to be a free in favor of Silver Dollar. So here's Johnny taking the free and sending it just wide to the near post, and it's going to be a puck out for Bill Jones and the Bristled Boar. So that puck out finds its way into the forward line. A great placement there. Good job by Ben Bars to break it up, and now Jocko wisely picking it up quickly, sending it over the bar when he had the opportunity. So it's 3 points, or I'm sorry, it's a 3-point lead again for Bristled Boar. And now, I'm not sure if you can see right here on the near sideline, but it was a sideline cut for Alan Morris, who gets it to Matt Daly. Matt Daly looking to feed it into that forward line again. That formidable forward line of Dave Grieve and Alan, who isn't quite back into position yet. He's making his way up there. Brady looking to clear it. Alan tangled up with Dodge, and Dodge is going to get called for the foul for taking down Alan Morris. And that's going to be a free for Bristled Boar. So here we are. Looking at the clock here, we've got we're about 10 minutes in, 9 minutes in or so, as setting up the free is Benji Cottrell. Let's see what he decides to do. Will he go for the goal? He does, and it's off the crossbar again. Man, if we're taking bets on the crossbar challenge, need a lot of wealthy people out there. So here's Grieve with his signature side to side move, looking for Jocko. Jocko knocking it down nicely, controlling it. It's in Allen's hand. It drops down, still on the ground. Now Johnny trying to push it out of there. Zach controlling it for the dollar. Here's Joel, and Joel's going to take his point again, and he is going to convert. So early on, instant offense, silver dollar, Joel Ingebrigtsen, and it's a 2-point game. Again, I believe I've got it at 4-2. It should be 4-3. I don't know why that score didn't go up. It should actually be 5-3. So here's Benji. Benji with the score. And now get that up there. And I have it at 5-3. There may be a point that I'm missing from Bristled Boar. Not sure on that. We'll clear it up with Connor at halftime. Ben going out to get that loose ball, and it finds its way dangerously under his stick, but that fast turf that I have referenced a couple times already may have saved Silver Dollar from giving up a goal there, because it gets under Ben's stick and goes over the end line for a wide. And here's Bill Jones controlling it in the Bristled Boar back line and sending it the length of the field, and it looks like it's just gone wide on the far sideline. So it's cut in by the dollar. Johnny trying to pick it up, does so nicely, the one-handed pick, and the flick pass, signature John Kenny flick pass in, broken up by Phil Foyts, and it is trying to get it over to Liam, but it's intercepted and controlled there by, I think that's Colin. I think that ball is going to be called out of bounds into the possession of the Bristled Boar. Benji cuts it in to Matt Daly. Matt Daly sending it down the sideline. Nice clearing pass there. Finds its way under the stick of Alan Morris. Picked up Chris Lane, veteran legend. Here's David Dodge going in physically and dislodging that pass nicely. Now Dodge working to pick it up. Dodge looking with the reset. Dodge doing the solo Dodge thing. And looking for an option. Still controlling it. And he's looking for possibly a grabbing the stick kind of call there, but doesn't get it. Here's Jay. Jay launching the shot for the point, but it's going to go wide to the near post, and it'll be another puck out for Bristled Boar, where it comes into Jocko. Great hands. Jocko looking to get the ball into the forward line, but it scoots harmlessly into the hands of that Silver Dollar back line again, coming up big. Dodge trying for the big point, but it falls short and wide. And another puck out here for the Boar. Bill looking for Benji. Benji, nice hands. Benji, the solo work. Zach guarding him closely. Benji looking to send it over wide, and again finding its way out of bounds on that far sideline, which, you know, what you can't see probably on this broadcast, and if you've never been out here on this pitch or played out here, this is a natural grass pitch. Not a lot of rain in southern Wisconsin this season at all. So it's, like I said, it's a fast-moving pitch. But what you also don't see on the broadcast, this pitch is crowned. It's crowned like an American football field. So a slitter, as you might imagine, if it gets momentum going toward the sideline, it's going to favor going out of bounds, just because it's going. I mean, I'm not even going to start to guess at what the angle of the crown is, but it's enough to make a slitter accelerate its way out of bounds as Benji's drive from 3/4 length of the pitch goes wide, and Ben Bars pucks it into John Kenny, who does a nice job winning it from Benji and Johnny, two really tough guys to win the ball away from. Here's Colin with Bill coming out to challenge him. A little bit possibly of a defensive breakdown there by the Silver Dollar back line there as Colin finds the back of the net. And that's going to give Silver Dollar its first lead of the match here today. So got it at 6-5. Silver Dollar in the lead. So the Boar will now have to play some catch up as the tripod is kind of falling into me here. Hold on, let me get this fixed for you. There we go. Sorry about that. I had to make myself some room on the tripod to be able to sit and do this. A great point there. I think that point is from Jay Chang, so congrats to Jay on that one. And it's a 2-point lead for Silver Dollar. And here is Dodge and Grieve. Dodge guarded tightly by Grieve, gets away. Now Dodge trying to create some space. Dodge in the middle, he's got Zach. I don't know if he sees him yet. He goes instead toward the goal, and it's broken up by Benji. Now Benji chasing it. Jay challenging him on it. Or that was Phil. Sorry, Phil with the hand pass. Great pass from Liam to Benji, and let's see if Benji can squeeze it in. It's off the upright, and it's picked up or fought for by Lane, who's going to try to clear it out, and it's picked up by Ryan. Now Ryan's looking to get it to Johnny. Johnny gets it out of trouble. It's going to be Joel versus Phil, or that's Daly. Oh, and a goal. So it's deflected back to once again to Colin Lynch, and Colin finds that goal again. So early on it was early domination by Silver Dollar, or by Bristled Boar, and now Silver Dollar is kind of pouring it on here and has taken a 10-5 lead as that one goes wide for a puck out again by the Boar. The Boar trying to get back in it now as their early lead has evaporated and been reversed. Loose ball on the ground here in the middle. Picked up by Benji. Benji challenged nicely there by Brady. Benji still getting the shot off, knocked down by Ben Bars. Here's Allen, look out. Allen trying to bounce that shot in, take advantage of this quick turf, but it's smothered and cleared by win one battle with Phil, but if you win two in a row, you really got to be in a hot streak to win two in a row against that guy. He puts the rebound in, and Jocko making an impact today as he gets a goal to add to his total. Here's a shot into this Bristled Boar goal, and into the goal again. It's busy down there in the goal box for Bill Jones. As he tries to clear it, it's knocked down by Jay. Good hustle by Jay to knock that down. Looking for Dodge. Dodge now with the David Dodge solo. Trying to put it into scoring position here as it's broken up. Dodge maybe over the back of Liam, but no call. Here is a clear out now as Brady knocks that clear out down. And it's picked up by wide ball there. It's picked up by, I want to say that was Ryan Conahan taking that shot. And it sails wide. So not much today in the way of a game day crew. We have Bill Jones back there. You can see him retrieving all the slitters that have gone either good or wide for Silver Dollar. Let's see if Connor does any relief on the clock here. So I'm going to show you Bill picking up all those slitters in case anyone's out there who wants to come sit behind a goal for us today. There's still time. Beer is still cold out here as well. So we'd be happy to have you join us. We might even buy you one if you want to sit behind that goal and help shag slitters for us. Here's Bill with the puck out. We're back live, and Dodge knocks that down after it gets past Jocko. Dodge again with the reset, taking advantage of this hard surface out here. Johnny picking it up now, looking for Dodge. Maybe a fistful of jersey down there that the camera caught, but the ref didn't. So why not? And here is Liam. Liam chasing it, working hard, chasing the loose ball down. Now looking for Benji, and it finds its way out far sideline. So it'll be a sideline cut. Hope you're enjoying the action today. I am. It's a 10-8 match according to scorecard up here. Here's Benji. Benji looking to make it 10-9, and that looks good, and then he does. So 10-9. I'll get that on the board for Benji. It's Matt Daly looking to pick that one up. Matt sending it out to, here's Ross. Great hands. Good job picking that up on the one hop. Allen with Brady on him. I think the plan is to have Brady blanketing Allen because he's been just about everywhere Allen has today. As that one, did he save it? It's alive. Yes. Ball's inbounds. Johnny looking for Dodge. Pass just ahead of him. Dodge still looking to chase it down. Here is a loose ball. Picked up by Phil Foyts. Now Phil sending it out to Benji. Benji creating a little bit of space. Benji with the launch. And Benji with the just wide to the near post ball. As it's going to be a puck out for the Bristled Boar, or for the Silver Dollar. Puck out, Ben to Joel. Joel, good hands, picking that one up. Joel now looking for Colin. Colin looking to make a move around Matt Daly. Colin positioning. Colin going for that score, and he gets it. It's going to be a point for the Dollar. Colin putting that one up on the board. And we have us an 11-9 game in favor of the Dollar. Gonna have a free. This is gonna be a free in for yellow. Here's Benji lining it up. Down by a point or two, so I would think he'll go for the score here. Sending it on target. So Benji with that point. And we have Reagan picking it up here. And that ball, maybe a little bit of disruption. Another hook there. So a couple hooks on Reagan, preventing that ball from getting out of the near sideline here. Joel with the diving stab out to John Kenny. Johnny looking for Colin. Colin knocks it down. Colin now looking to score again, and I think that one's going to go just a little bit wide here. So here comes another puck out from this end, from that Bristled Boar end, and out into Alan Morris in the half forward line. Alan and Brady again on the battle there, and they're gonna get Brady for the push in the back. So it's gonna be another free for the Boar, another free, which means another free for Benji Cottrell. And I'll get the uprights and the free taker in the same frame for you here. Here we go. Benji looking for the goal, and it's knocked down by Ben Bars and sent out to safety, but out of bounds by Jay. And Bristled Boar is going to cut that in. Benji will take that cut. Let's see if he tries to put it into the goal box here. Did I get that right or what? Here is in for Allen. Allen losing his footing there, looking for the ball, but getting a little bit too much there of David Dodge's stick, and we're gonna get a call for a chop. So sounded like a chop. The motion could definitely have been construed that way. Allen will make the case that it was all an attempt at the ball, but the free is going to go out to Silver Dollar as Brady will try to send it into the box. Here's Colin. Colin with athletic hops, trying to get at that ball, putting it on goal, knocked down by Bill. And let's see what we got. A minute and a half left. We did get a whistle. And our clock shows a minute and a half. The game clock shows no time at all. So we're at the half. And my count has a 11-10 Silver Dollar lead. And we'll get Connor over here in a second to verify the score. Hope you enjoyed the first half. I think it was pretty exciting. Nice tight game out there, and just train the camera to center field here, midfield, while we talk about the first half, and get Connor to verify our score for us. But looks like we have Benji and Jocko doing the bulk of the scoring here for Bristled Boar. And we have Colin and Joel doing most of the work for Silver Dollar. So that's where we're at. Good half. Buddy will go in and get some water. See if they can change strategy here for second half. I don't really see any glaring strategy changes for either team. It's a very well fought, evenly fought match. Everything's been pretty clean. Nothing too egregious as far as fouls go or anything like that, technical or physical or otherwise. So let's just play this out. See if each team can get it to their go-to guys and get the score going. It's a pretty low-scoring match for a league match. It's 11 points to 10, 2-5 to let me see here. 2-5 to 2-4. So doesn't get much more even than that, unless of course it was 2-5 to 2-5. So not dead even, but for all intents and purposes, with 25 minutes to play and 25 minutes in, about as even as it can get. See what we have for a score. 2-6 to 2-5. So I missed a couple of scores here. So it's 2-6 to 2-5. I have it at 2-5 to 2-4. So the margin was the same. So I'll just add a point for each team. As we work our way through the half. Bill, did you say 2-6 to 2-5 yellow? Okay, I have it backwards. All right, yeah, but I'm doing a lot. So it's 2-6 to 2-5 yellow So, not a significant difference, but enough of a difference that we'll get it corrected here. Two 6 to 2-5 it is. So we had it a little bit short on the yellow side, and now that is fixed. So a 1-point lead for Bristled Boar, and they're talking it over right down here in front of the broadcast booth, you can see. And then maybe within view of the camera you can see the Silver Dollar lads over there talking it out in the shade. Everybody's found a little bit of shade. I got a little bit of shade up here in the broadcast center, but it's also like the attic, so in spite of the shade, it's a little sticky up here. But hey, you know what? There's a bar 1 floor down with nice cold beverages, and I'll be taking care of my thirst here in about 25 minutes, and all will be well. So, scoring-wise, we talked about the scoring leaders, Colin, Benji. Colin on the blue, Benji on the yellow, Jocko on the yellow, Joel on the blue. That's where the bulk of the action has come from offensively. And really not a lot of scoring from too many other players. Jay's on the board with a point, Alan's on the board with a point and a goal. So Alan, Jocko, and Benji really spreading it out nicely for the Boar, and Colin doing the carrying with some help from Joel and a little bit of help from Jay as well on the blue side. So the teams are just about ready to get us started here in the second half, which means that I'm going to get the scoreboard ready for you here, or the clock ready. Get that set for you. And we'll give you a fresh 25 at the throw-in as we see how this one's going to shake out. It's been I almost want to say a blue-collar effort. The defenses are really knocking down what I think are a lot of wise, good passes both directions, like not questionable looks, but just good, hard-nosed defensive play that's neutralizing a lot of scoring chances out here. And that's why we have a 2-6 to 2-5 spread. The defenses are keeping it down. So let's see if the strong defense prevails, or if some of these passes start to connect a little more crisply, which will result in a little more action on the scoreboard. It depends what you like to watch, I guess. Like some of us like to see a good, hard-fought defensive game where scores are at a premium, and some of us like to see an up-and-down, high-scoring shootout. So both are possible, I think, in this second half as the legs get more tired. There's really just one sub down there, and that's for yellow. So I think the likelihood of a defensive battle is more inclined to prevail today than a kind of up-and-down scoring festival. But as the legs get tired, anything can happen. So we will see. You will see, because we'll be bringing it for you here. And always happy to do that as the throw-in is underway. And we're ready to start our second half. There's Tobias looking for Grieve. Grieve making his run. Picked up by Brady. Grieve trying to put it over the bar, and he does. So Dave Grieve on the board today, and it's going to make it a 2-point lead for the Boar. 13-11. So that ball's sent in to the Boar goal box. Pucked out to Liam Jones. Liam looking to pick that up. Liam going back to the hurl. Knocked down by Zach Trebatuski. Picked up by Benji. Benji looking for Jocko, launching it from midfield and over. So Jocko with a nice score there. And the first 2 points of the second half go to the Bristled Boar. Here's Joel. Joel looking to change that momentum. That ball was, I believe, deflected by the yellow. Let's see if we're gonna get a 65. Yes. So good call by Connor. I believe Connor heard that deflection as well. Had his hand up for the 65. And that's what we're gonna have. Looking for a free taker for Silver Dollar. That free taker is going to be Joel Ingebrigtsen. Here's Joel. Joel with the long free, and it's going to sail just wide. It's close, and another 10 yards out. I think he would have had it from more distance, but it just didn't find its way through the uprights where they are right now. Here's Blue. Chris Lane directing traffic back there, looking for a clearing outlet. Does find Ryan Conahan. Ryan loses his footing out there, and it's picked up by Benji. Benji trying to get himself some space. Has it poked at by David Dodge, but remains in control. Gets it into David Grieve, who kind of has Brady go over his back, but no call. I just don't think there was a lot of contact, as we're going to get a steps call there against David Grieve, and the free out to John Kenny and the Silver Dollar. Here's Johnny sending it into Colin. Colin going up to get it, finds its way to the turf. He's trying to work his way around Benji and Matt Daly, and let's see. Was that a score? I believe that was wide. As the puck out, one bounce off the hand of Liam, controls it. Liam Jones looking for the hand pass to Russ, who controls it, sends it in, but over the head of the full forward David Grieve and wide. Ben Bars will puck it out for the Dollar. Jay controlling it on the bounce, looking for the pass to Ryan, but it's deflected by Ross. And here is Jay trying to get it back. It's still on the ground here. Still no possession, as Benji finally gets it up to the hands of the Boar. Benji with the over-the-back pass, but it's picked off by Ryan Conahan. Ryan looking to send it into the goal box. It's still in bounds. Now it finds its way over the end line. So, going to be a puck out. Puck out for the Boar. Holding its 3-point lead. 3-point lead. So that puck out bounces into the hands of Liam. Liam on the run with the behind-the-back pass to DeBias, who sends a deep ball that's caught in the goal box by the goalkeeper Ben Bars, trying to send it back out, intercepted by Ross McIlvaine. Ross guarded nicely there by Ryan, trying to get it over to Allen, but it's deflected by Lane. Now back into the hands of Benji and wide again. So we keep the score the same. 3-point lead. Here's a long puck out with a high bounce over the head of Joel and Phil. Into the hands of Matt Daly, who all day, no contest here, looking for the hand pass to Liam. Liam knocks it down, gets it back to his hand. He's going to look for Jocko. Nope. Going to send it into the goal box, and Benji clears it out of harm's way. as Benji Cottrell chases it down. Now Benji guarded by Jay, goal side. Good defense by Jay. Benji trying to shake him off. Still controlling the ball. Gets inside now. Even with the goal line. Picked up by Brady. Benji looking for Grieve. Look out. Here is a drive and seen all the way and nicely knocked down by Ben Bars. And it's along the silver dollar end line here as it's picked up by Liam, who sends a bouncing ball in, which is deflected by Brady, cleared out by Johnny. And let's see if that stays in. It will not. And it's going to be a sideline cut in for the Boar. So Matt Daly goes and chases that down along the back fence. He'll get that set up right about there, Matt. That's probably about the spot. Yeah, sure. There we go. Matt looking to set up the sideline cut. And he's got a wide open option down the goal line with his keeper, Bill Jones. Finds him. Bill with the clearing pass off the ground, and that one's going to find its way to that back fence once again. This will be a sideline cut the other way. So with this fast turf, everybody's getting a lot of work on their sideline cuts. I've seen some good ones today. We've seen some maybe that the guys would like to have back, but that's what the sideline cut is. You know, you think you have a good one, it gets deflected, or you kind of want to go short, you get over the top of it. So it's no exact science in hurling. Everything can either work beautifully or not look beautiful at all. That one was pretty good as it trickles through a few guys and picked up by Benji. Now Ross trying to get control of it again along that far sideline, which has seen a lot of action today. Allen looking to set up some offense for the Boar. Drops it into the goal box, picked up by Ben Bars. Gets it out to, well, trying to get it out to a teammate, but it's intercepted by Dave Grieve, who has three defenders converging on him, taking the shot anyway, and getting that score. So Dave Grieve with a nice score there. Good run and score. And we have a 4-point lead. 4-point Boar lead. Looking to build on it as Jocko sending it into the goal box, knocked down by Ben. Ben with the ground hurling and the goalie stick kind of following it. Broken in half, unfortunately, so he'll need to get a new one of those. Here's Tobias. Trying to find Liam. Gets it over Liam's head on one bounce. Nice back shoulder pass there. Liam controlling it, sending it long and just wide. Unlucky there, as the lead for the Boar remains the same. I got it at 4. Joel taking that long puck out. Nice catch into his hand, taking that shot on goal, knocked down by Bill. Now Bill is going to look for Liam, who's open. Liam guarded from behind by Zach, runs past him and gets it over to Allen. Allen with a clear look, trying to get it into Benji, but it's knocked down by Brady. Here comes Brady looking to clear it, but that's going to go straight to Phil, and Phil gets it back out to Alan Morris. Allen has it knocked down by Dodge. Back into the hands of Morris, though, as he gets free. Tries to get it to Benji again, and that one was deflected. I think it's off the stick of Benji, so it's going to be a puck out. Ben Bars will send it back out again, long ways. Looking for Johnny, finds him, and Tobias doing a good job getting in front of him. Wow, and Johnny with a great shot, but Bill with a good reach to knock that down. Getting it out to Grieve. Grieve is going to hustle for that one against Brady. Now Grieve trying to get through. He does. He's loose, and he's going to try to put it on goal, and it's wide. It hits the utility box back there. That was just to the wide side of the goal. So another puck out. Another puck out for the dollar. Another puck out to Joel, who gets it to Johnny. I think we just saw this a second ago. Now Johnny looking for Zach. Zach, that one just kept going on Zach, and he's still trying to control it. Looking for a chop there. I think everybody saw that. And that's going to go back out to yellow for a free. So with about 10 minutes gone here in the second half. We still have a modest 4-point lead for the Bristled Boar. Daly with the long launch on the free. I think that's going to push wide. And it's going to be another puck out for Silver Dollar. Ben looking for Zach, who's open. Zach's going to touch pass it over to Johnny, who's also open. Johnny carrying it in. And knocked down nicely by Matt Daly, but there is Colin for the rebound. Right place, right time, goal. And it's a 1-point game again, so we got ourselves a battle. As Colin gets the Dollar within a point with that goal. Good take by Johnny to put it on goal, especially knowing that there was traffic and anything can happen on those deflections, and that resulted in a goal for Colin. Here's Benji looking to get right back at him, and back to his hurl and over the bar. I think that was a point. I'm going to put a point up. I'm not 100% sure. We can always correct that at the end, right? Here's Tobias with great hands. Picking that one off. Sending it back into the attacking zone with Dave Grieve. Grieve looking to pick it up, but he's swarmed by Dodge and Ryan. And we're going to get an over-the-back call against Benji, over the back of Brady Terry, and a free out for the blue, for the Silver Dollar Blues. Here's Brady looking to send that one into the box. Johnny knocks it down, trying to control, does. And he'll pick that up, and I'm going to think he's going to look for the score, and he's got it. So point for John Kenny. And I think we have ourselves a 1-point game. Zach taking that puck out. Zach looking to control it. There's a whistle, and I think we may have had a chop call there against the Boar. So Brady going to do that free again. This time from a little bit closer. Same plan. This one's knocked down by Reagan. Picked up by Phil. Phil with the little ground ball pass, looking for Jocko, but Dodge with a nice hustle to intercept that, control it. Dodge coming through, and we're going to get, I think Connor had an advantage call, and as Dodge goes to the ground, he's going to get the free into the goal. It's probably going to be from pretty close to the 21, right about at the 21. As Colin, let's see what he decides to do here. Just takes the point wisely. And that one goes out onto the Field of Dreams out there at Bakken Park here in Cottage Grove. Get that ball out there to Colin, and here is Benji with the point. Benji with the point for yellow. We have it at 17-16. Still a point up for the Boar. I think they're one of those points I'm not 100% sure about. I thought it went over. Didn't see any signal either way, so I put it on the board. So this could be a tie game. I don't know. But it's very close, as you can see by the scoreboard. And as you can see just from the action alone, very evenly matched game here as the point, or the shot, is taken by Colin. Knocked down nicely by Matt Daly, playing emergency keeper there. Allen looking to control it. He does. Allen looking for Benji, who Brady catches up. Now let's see if Benji's going to try to run in and look for a goal-scoring opportunity. Brady standing him up nicely. Benji off that crossbar again. Or nope, it's off the second crossbar, so that's going to be a point. So, yes. With the double crossbar, Out here, there's the hurling crossbar, which is the lower one, and the rugby crossbar, which is the higher one. If it hits the rugby crossbar, obviously that means it's over the hurling crossbar, which makes it a point. So Benji Cottrell gets a point, and we have a 1 or 2 point lead here for the Boar. Yes, the Boar. Here's Colin winding up, knocked down by Matt Daly. And that one looks like it hurt. Here's Colin getting the rebound back. That one's knocked down by Jocko. This time controlled into the hand of Bill Jones. And Matt Daly's in a world of pain right now, so let's hope that he's okay. I think he got that shot from Colin Lynch in the arm, is what it looked like. And hopefully that got all meaty tissue and will just end up being a bruise and nothing more serious than that. But whatever it is, that ball was going in with some authority, and it's going to hurt any part of the human anatomy that it strikes. Matt looks like he's okay. Just looks like it stung quite a bit, as teams are gonna get a little bit of water here as Matt sees if he can shake that off. So let's see. Do you have a one score game down there? 1 point? 3-7 to 212. That's what we have too. Awesome, thank you. So this is going to be a free out, according to the banter on the field. Free out for the Bristled Boar Yellows. There's Benji sending it long, looking for Allen. Brady, as always, there to disrupt it. Picked up by Zach, going back to Lane. Lane with plenty of time, plenty of space. Gives him the chance to launch one into the forward line. Colin, look out. He gets the goal. Holy moly. That was a great feeding pass there from Chris Lane, and a great one-time shot there by Colin Lynch. And I get that on the board here, and it's a lead for the dollar. That score didn't go up on the board for some reason. Now it does. You should see the accurately reflected lead change. Silver Dollar up by 1 with about 6 minutes to play, so plenty of time left for the Boar to get the equalizer. It's anybody's game right now. Here's Jocko, speaking of that equalizer. There it is. Over the bar again for Jocko. And the new transfer from the Pittsburgh Pukas making his presence felt, as this game is tied and untied by Joel Ingebrigtsen for the dollar. So Joel, we'll get that point up for you. And it's 20 to 19. Silver Dollar ahead. Here's Grieve feeding it into Jocko. Deflected nicely out of bounds by Zach Trebatuski. I think that's gonna be a 65. As Ben Bars sends that out to Connor to set up the 65. Benji can tie it. Let's see if he goes for the tie here. If he tries to create a bigger offensive opportunity in the front, I would go for the tie with the crowd that's up there. But the ball comes in short and wide, and it's going to be a puck out the other way. Here is Ben Bars looking for Johnny. Johnny, all kinds of time, all kinds of distance, all kinds of score. And that is a point for Blue. John Kenny with a long point there. Here's Bill sending that puck out into Matt Daly. Matt Daly looking for Grieve. It's deflected by Blue, but Grieve still with a beat on it, picks it up. Looking for Jocko. Jocko controlling it nicely. Good solo there. Jocko sending it at the goal, but it's just wide. And gonna have a puck out again for Ben Bars and the Blues. 2-point lead for the Dollar. Lead and the ball for the Dollar with about 4 minutes to go. Here's Daly looking for that long point. I think from here that looks good. And it is. So Matt Daly. Or not Matt Daly. Colin Lynch. Colin Lynch sending it over for the score. And Blue now with the 1-goal lead. It's a 3-point lead as it's puck back out. So with 3.5 minutes left, the Boar really has to start. We're looking for that goal, I think. They're down by 3. It's 22-19, 213, 410 to 213. Allen take that sideline cut here, and he's going to look for Jocko. Jocko with a good run. Gets it in his hand. Let's see, Jocko soloing it wide open. Ross will take the drive. It's knocked down by Ben Bars. Here's Grieve trying to pick it up. Zach Trabatuski with the good kick out there as Jocko controls it again. Jocko looks for Allen. Allen with room to pick it up. Allen trying to create some space. Allen sending it at the goal. And I think that's over. Score for Allen Morris. And it's a 2-point game. 2-point game. 2.5 minutes left. And that is a wide ball there. Bill Jones looking to puck it out. Here's Benji taking it off the hard bounce. Benji sending it deep, and it's wide. So we're down to just over 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. Here's Ben's puck out. Ben looking for Colin. Colin with the great catch. Colin sending it long and sending it wide. And we still have a 2-point lead. 2-point lead for the Silver Dollar. Bill looking to get it in for an equalizing score or a lead score. But that puck out goes long and nobody home to chase it down. It's going to be a sideline cut for the Silver Dollar. And it's going to eat up a lot of precious time if you're yellow, as Zach really takes his time to pick that up, set it up, cuts it in. Now it's picked up there by Ross, who's wide open. Take that point. Nope, as Dodge charges in, breaks it up. Here's Dodge as Jocko gets in there. Jocko looking for Daly. Daly looking to send it over, and it's a point for Matt Daly. So we have a 1-point game with a minute left. I'll get that on the board here for Matt. So 1-point game. Benji with the free inside of a minute. And that's if Connor hasn't added any time. I think I heard Connor shout 2 minutes. So there might be, the clock shows 30 seconds, but we may have some extra time here. Here's Benji sending that free. That looks like it is over. Benji tying it with that long point. It is 22 all. There is precious seconds remaining as the ball will be a sideline cut in for Bristled Boar. Actually, Connor changes the call here, and it's going to be a sideline cut in for Silver Dollar. Johnny with under a minute now for sure. Joel hustling to chase that down. Here's Joel picking it up. Joel looking to get it into Colin. Very dangerous player there. Benji, great job on sweeping it out of there. sending it down in, but it's cleared out by Chris Lane. Here's Dodge. Dodge looking to set up the offense again. It's picked off by Morris. Allen trying to create some space, get it over Johnny down the sideline. Let's see if it stays in. It is knocked down by Lane. Sending it to the middle where Ryan's going to pick it up. Ryan looking, he'll go to Dodge. Well, great look there by Ryan as Dodge sends it into the goal box. Now, here's Zach. Zach trying to chase it down. It's picked up by Morris. Morris creating some space. Morris looking for Matt Daly. Matt Daly controlling it midfield. Here's Matt. Matt is looking for Grieve. It's going to be cut off by Chris Lane. Lane looking to send it the length of the field, and that is the final whistle with the score up here showing a 22, 216 to 410 even match. Do you have it 216 to 410? Okay. So 217 to 49. So it looks like our score is just a little bit off. And the Bristled Boar at 217 to 49 is going to take this one. So I will get that updated. And I may have just given a score to the wrong team, trying to balance everything up here. But we'll get it up to what it says on the official scoreboard. 217 to 49. Bristled Boar prevailing in a tight one. Congrats to the guys down there in yellow. Congrats as well to the guys down there in blue for playing a hell of a match out there. A lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to call, a lot of fun to operate the camera, keep score, do everything up here. What a great match. What a great showing for the club today. You should all be wanting to come out and catch some of this live. I know our broadcasts are awesome, but the viewing deck out here is amazing. And, if you listen carefully, you can still hear us up here, upstairs, if you're missing out on that. So, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Once again, our final score, Bristled Boar 217 to Silver Dollars 49. For Bill Jones, who sets up all this tech, and all of the Hailstone Nation, this is Craig Wagner signing off, and have a great day out there wherever you may be. Cheers.